Hello and welcome back to Kernow EXP. Now I thought I'd give you another update of what we've got planned in the new year, like. Now at the moment, before we get into that, I'm actually currently working on a little, it's not really a project folks, it's my bike that I use for getting around to get into locations. Now I recorded a video about a week ago, is it? Something like that, about this engine house that I discovered near this hill, which is called Godolphin Hill. Obviously, I didn't fly, obviously, on private land, but I took off from public land. Anyway, so I went up this track part way. I didn't go all the way up. It's called Rocky Lane, folks, and I didn't notice it at the time, but as I got back closer to home, I stopped at the traffic lights and put my brakes on, and I noticed the rear light wasn't working. I thought, oh dear, oh no, what's happened here? What happened was, this is the actual rear of the bike, folks. So it goes on like that. I've put some Genelite on it now, which is a rust converter. Now on the back here, there's I haven't got it with me. It's upstairs. There's a piece of metal that goes in here. It's got two holes on it, and it holds the number plate on basically. And I did notice when I was going down the road that it was flopping about a bit too much, like, and I thought, oh dear, oh dear. So I thought that I snapped the wire that goes to the rear light, but no, it was just the bulb. The bulb blew, and of course it damaged this as well. And I didn't notice this until after I repaired the bulb. So yeah, so this is what we're doing right now. So tomorrow we're going to weld this and put it back on, and then we're going to paint it with special metal primer, which is made by Hamrite. Quick plug. And then we're going to paint it NATO green, which is a rust inhibitor paint as well. And then we'll put it back on the bike, and then we're back on the road. Yes. Now you might have noticed tonight's video, Carnbray bonus extra footage. Me and my boy Charlie, we went up there and we filmed that. You know, it was quite good, most enjoyable. So next year, right now, the plans next year are to do some more underground explores, and we've done a few of them officially, well, not officially, but unofficially we've done probably about 5. We've got one documented on the channel, which you guys might have seen. We're going to do some more of that, and we're going to another mine which is near to the north, well, basically on the north coast. I'm not going to give the location because you know, people that have got no experience going underground should not go underground. Basically, you've got to have a hard hat, and you've got to have a harness. You've got to have a 4-way gas detector and other equipments beside that. Several groups that I know about in Cornwall that always make sure that they use this equipment, because there's folks out there that go down mines and all they've got is one of these. That's all they've got, and you should have all the gear, folks. You should have a gas detector, a 4-way one. You should have harnesses and ropes, a hard hat, and a first aid kit, and all that jazz. And you should always tell somebody where you're going and what time you're going to be back, just in case. Now, the video that we did, we used these torches, folks. Now these are Olight, and this is the H2R Nova. And the maximum turbo wattage or outage is 2,300 lumens. And I bought them because there's another channel that I watch on a regular basis, The Secret Vault. So thumbs up to Matthew. He's got one of these, and they are awesome. So we bought 2. We got 2 of these. Now recently, since the last Mine Explorer, we've bought this, which is the Olight Seeker 2. Now, believe it or not, this is 3,000 lumens, and I can't fault it, folks. So we're going to get another one. So when I'm exploring a mine shaft with Chris or another bloke or another chap, it'll probably be Chris, more than likely. We'll both have the Seeker 2 and the H2R Nova. I do have a proper miner's lamp as well, which I do use, but these are far superior, folks. They are bloody awesome. And that's mother sneezing in the background.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so we later on next year, probably March or April, we're getting the newer drone, folks, which is the Mini 2 by DJI. And I've looked at the specs and unbelievable. It will do 6 miles with no interference because it's OcuSync 2, which is the next generation up again. Now, obviously, you've seen the footage that I've produced recently, and we can do about 2.25, maybe 2.5 maximum in one direction, and we can't go any farther than that. But with the newer drone, it goes even farther, and the signal is not interfered with as well. Because we've had, it's like the video that I did recently down at Hale Towers, the dynamite works. It doesn't look like it on video, but when I was flying there in real time, I was getting lots of interference, folks, from the, I think it was the power lines. So yeah, so the new one will be even better for obviously filming and without getting interruption with the signal, like, you know. So it should be right good. So yeah, so we've got Mine Explorers next year. We've got the new drone coming. We've also going to be recording West Cornwall, because I haven't done anything apart from Rogers Tower down at West Cornwall. We haven't done any of that yet. So also there's a couple other locations down at the Lizard, but I've got to be careful where I fly to, because there is a flight restriction zone around Britannic Airfield, so I can't really fly around there, which is a bit of a pain in the you know what. Later on next year, we're going to Saltash. There's a lot of military areas that I want to film around there, which is like Napoleonic, World War One, World War Two defences around that area because of Devonport, basically. So yeah, we want to record some of that. We want to go to the cheese ring, which is not going to happen this year now. It's just too late. I can't really do that right now. It's a massive mining area around there. There's old railway lines and all sorts around there that we want to have a look at. There's also China clay pit country. I was going to do a bit of that this year, but that's not happened right now. One of my subscribers, their family came from St Denis, so we'll be doing exclusive look at St Denis. Now there was St Denis Junction, which is a railway connection there. I would like to have a look at that at some stage. So we've got quite a few planned. Now if we come out of this current situation, if it all goes away, then I'm planning a visit to South Wales. I've got a friend that lives up there and he's offered to put us up for a night or two, so that's pretty cool, right? So yeah, so we've got lots of exciting things to look at and do next year, folks. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon. Okay, see you later, folks. Cheers and gone.